fourth boundary. That's beautifully placed. It was just a little bit offline from Robert Croft. But Jonty Rhodes, very quick on the sweep shot. There was a man round the corner in a position of saving one. The man at deep square leg. This bisected them perfectly.
Catch it!
Oh, very sharp work. Graham Thorpe, that silly point. Quick enough, alert enough to realise, yes, the ball had come off the pad, and that the batsman might just be overbalancing. Takes a step down the pitch, and very quickly takes a step back again. That's going to be four. It was uppish in the gap between the two slips and the gully. Well, that's a good shot. That's just easily timed away. Half volley from Robert Croft as he just fractionally overpitched at Daryl Cullinan. It was beautifully played. Oh! Oh, well, very active. That's all I can say to that. Well, there's probably a couple of stud marks in that ball now that might need trimming as well, but that was spinning back dangerously close to the stumps. Daryl Cullinan alert to the situation.
And now he's seen where it's going, and it certainly would have had enough momentum to knock the bails off. Daryl Cullinan was very lucky. He didn't stand on the ball and fall on the wickets himself. You can see that one cutting back off the stumps, and it even disappears from stump camp. Very fortunate.
Oh, great shot. Little bit on the up. Placed perfectly in the gap between cover and extra cover. This is a very jaunty Jonty Rhodes that we're watching.
That's a beautiful shot. Plays that very, very well. An admiring nod there from Daryl Cullinan. Jonty Rhodes is a fine puller and hooker of the ball.
And this really wasn't that short. Jonty Rhodes is not a tall man, it has to be said. But this one only just short of what Angus Fraser would describe as being not a bad length for him. He got onto it very quickly.
Oh, that's close. Might just have had a bit too much height about it. Didn't get up as Jonty Rhodes thought it might, as the previous ball had. Might have been a bit quicker as well.
Yes, this is a good shout. Just that little bit further pitched up. And Jonty Rhodes again looking for the boundary, but you can see umpire Shepherd saying high, and that's absolutely right.
Great shot. Well, both these players now launching themselves into the pull shot and the drive. That was a good shot. Looks like the orthodox attempt at the outswinger. That's great. That is great. He's already taken 2 catches today as the sub-fielder. Ben Spendlove plays with Derbyshire, popular county. It's his county captain playing with him today as well. Lovely shot. Bit of room for the stroke and perfect timing, but it was judgment and footwork that produced that boundary.
What a great deliveries. First up from Angus Fraser. And, well, wry smiles all round.
Well, we've seen a couple off the thigh, and this one really has gone again. What did this hit? Absolutely nothing. It's just gone off the wicket.
That one kept slightly low. Length delivery from Angus Fraser. Daryl Cullinan a little bit on the back foot, and when the ball kept low he had no chance. Bowled for 78. It's a very important wicket for England.
Well, you got a feel for the batsman here. The one before was fairly flown past at about waist high, and the next one hits the bottom of his bat and then onto his stumps. Absolutely nothing he could do. Nasser Hussain got one yesterday, and Daryl Cullinan's got one today. Even with the man of his skill, a ball like that is very, very unlucky indeed.
One more run at it after that dismissal of Daryl Cullinan to take it long to score. And a nice stroke to get himself off the mark. It's fourth morning. Just a little defensive push off the back foot. Ooh, that's an absolute beast of a ball.
Well, it's nice to see Jonty Rhodes has a sense of humour, a big smile on his face, and quite rightly too. Well, I don't think anyone could have got a touch to that delivery.
Great shot for 4. Bit of width and a bit too short. Sean Pollock has dealt with it very well.
Well, this really is perhaps an early morning loosener from Robert Croft, and Sean Pollock onto it very quickly and timing it extremely well. Behind square, it's unusual to see the ball go away that quickly from what was a relatively straight batted shot.
Another one. Dangerous player. Very, very powerful striker of the ball. One short and the next one slightly overpitched.
Well, this is not what England wanted.
That's good cricket. 2 boundaries and a little push out on the offside to pick up the single. That's another good shot. 3 boundaries for Sean Pollock. 2 of them off Robert Croft now, 1 off Fraser, and that wasn't all that short.
Well, I think they've come out with the idea in mind that if they feel as though they can hit a ball, they're going to have a go at it. And this one only just short of a length.
There's a man down there. Took ages to come down, and Angus Fraser has got the breakthrough. Robert Croft is the man who waited under that, and it was an agonisingly long wait. As good bowling from Fraser. He'd been carted away through mid-wicket, and that one was appreciably quicker, or so it seemed to the naked eye. Sean Pollock for 16.
That's a very important breakthrough. Sean Pollock, very dangerous all-rounder in the South African outfit. He was beginning to look as though he was settled for some runs to his name.
And I can tell you it would have been a nervous moment while he waited under it. He would know the critical importance of taking a wicket at this stage with the new ball due. He's picked that up beautifully. 50 for Jonty Rhodes. It's a good innings. Could be a match saver for the South Africans.
Extremely well. This one, genuine short delivery, and he was onto it very, very quickly, hitting it in front of square.
Very neat, David.
The new ball has been taken.
They went up for LBW first. That was given a no-no by umpire Shepherd. Then there was the thought it might have been a catch as well.
Well, again, some exaggerated movement, this time back in, and quite clearly with Mark Boucher on the front foot. David Shepherd there, never in any danger of giving an LBW decision.
Loose, oh, he's picked him up. That is well done, beautifully bowled. Stewart diving away to his right, similar to the catch he took earlier in the innings when Jacques Cullis was dismissed. Now Mark Boucher has gone for a duck, and that opens the hutch a little.
Just a very good length this by Angus Fraser, dragging Mark Boucher forward. In fact, he didn't come very far forward, he was caught a little bit on the crease. No foot movement, nice little edge. Thank you very much.
Lance Klusener makes his way out to the middle.
In the air. Down. It was a good effort. Ben Spendlove, the substitute fieldsman. He will be desperately disappointed with that. Applause from the players and from the spectators for a wonderful effort. Would have been a great moment.
Yeah, double bluff by Dominic Cork, just a little quicker, and he's caught Jonty Rhodes by surprise. And Ben Spendlove, very good effort, got both hands to it.
261 for 7 now, 201 the deficit, but only 2 needed to save the follow-on. Move into a new phase of the game once that run is made. In that England have to bat again, and weather will continue to be a prospect. Almost got it on a sundry.
That is a long way.
No ball, and there it is, the saving of the follow-on on a sundry. Didn't get the wide, but he's got a no ball from umpire Russell Tiffin. Follow-on is avoided.
Great shot. Straight down the ground. You can't get much straighter than that without clattering the ball into the stumps. And that now means that Klusener's hit the last 3 of Dominic Cork's deliveries for 4.
Well, perhaps he's not keen on running.
This is actually very good to watch. Whatever the situation of the game, this is a classic innings from Lance Klusener.
Well, he's not doing anything wrong. The balls are there to be hit, and he's hitting them.
Jonty Rhodes following suit. Oh, good shot. Well, he started the over with a lovely shot through the offside. He's finished it with a polished on drive. Won't quite reach the boundary.
Well, they've got to be taken. That looked as though it carried to Nasser Hussain. Replay will show us whether that is completely correct. Indeed it is.
Well, firstly, it was hit very hard. Secondly, I'm not sure whether Nasser Hussain picked that up.
Well, they haven't picked that one up either out on the boundary. It took a good second and a half for the fieldsman out there to realise exactly where the ball was. That's beautifully done. Beautifully done. Well, they deserved that, and Fraser deserved it as well. A drop chance, then one that would have been caught by Butcher if he'd picked it up. And suddenly Fraser, I don't know if it was an excessive annoyance, but he's ripped one back from outside off stump and got the inside edge of Jonty Rhodes' bat. And another very good catch by Alex Stewart. He's taken 2 on the offside.
Full praise for this